Hello, discerning Patreon. Thank you so much for joining us for the exclusive patrons-only podcast with your cousin Davey. Here he is. If you've already heard the first... Hey, cousins. If you've already heard the first part of this, you'll know that this week's theme is food, glorious food. It's been hard going so far.
Yes.
It's been
I'm
bully
very
beef
sorry
and
about that.
hardtack. Is there something more sumptuous and decadent for us this time?
There's something lovely in this. I'm starting off this section with we've got quite a lot of children's themed food songs here.
Okay.
So this first one is, again, there's very little information about this.
Okay.
It's from a Tinkerbell Records LP. Tinkerbell Records used to make quite a lot of children's
Faintly
music.
rings a bell.
Yeah, I think we probably all had one at one point.
Did they do like sort of, I feel like, they weren't Disney, but did they do like that kind of syndicated,
like
franchised
the version
local
of
territories?
Yeah. Like the version of Bare Necessities that wasn't actually from the film, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or that might be the Peter Pan records. There was also the Peter Pan records, wasn't there?
Oh, I don't know.
But yes, no, that's that whole sort of like all the songs from Mary Poppins, but not sung by people from Mary Poppins.
Yeah. There's that whole record label, Sylvass Green, isn't there? That all they do is soundtracks that can't get licensed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's good. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
So this is from a record, and it's about a lovely thing made out of food. That's all I'm going to say. I think you need to hear it.
Okay, here we go.
Here comes an extra special treat. It sounds delicious, and I know you will enjoy the chocolate train.
All aboard.
The chocolate train rides on the candy track. The lollipop wheels go clickety-clickety-clack. Ding-dong bell goes the gumdrop bell on the chocolate train.
Thank God we put this behind a paywall, David. What the hell is the chocolate train? And are you on board?
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? What a lovely idea
I'm
for
getting
kids.
off the chocolate train.
Oh, it's a chocolate train.
No.
It's all a bit sticky.
All on board the Fudge Express. Sure, why not?
I'm just covered now. Oh, God.
Covered in the chocolate train. Through the tunnel. Right up.
Yeah, it's a nice idea. So
It's a lovely concept. Yeah.
So the next kid song I have
That's a kid's song?
is also questionable. This is by a TV celebrity.
Oh, yeah.
From the 1950s.
Okay. There were only 4.
His name was Sheriff John.
Sheriff John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sheriff John had 2 series. He had Sheriff John's Lunch Brigade and
Sheriff John's Lunch Brigade. I'm sorry. Did they hang
and
out
Sheriff
in...
John's Cartoon Time.
Okay.
Yeah. He basically he began each program coming into his office singing a song. It was kind of, I think it's very much sort of Mr. Rogers, everyone who basically wanted to be Mr. Rogers kind of thing.
Okay.
But he then recited the Pledge of Allegiance in his...
Okay.
And then he
I like
had
the idea of a slightly more Hitlerian Mr. Rogers. You know, if Mr. Rogers was a stormtrooper, it would be Sheriff John.
There he is. Look, there's Sheriff John.
He's terrifying. Head of the Hitler Youth, 1951 to...
He does look quite scary.
Yeah.
A highlight of the show was the birthday celebration, and he would read as many as 100 names.
Wow.
I mean, again, that sort of time when TV was just like, yeah, whatever,
Just
carry
got
on.
to sit through it. It's linear. Yeah. Amazing.
So this is a song from another compilation of kids' songs. I'm not going to say anything about this.
Okay.
It's got a lovely little...
do I change? Is this where I get off the chocolate train and mount
yeah.
mount the fudge bus? Okay, here we go.
little weenie looking for a bun. Just a teeny weeny, itty bitty one.
No.
If I keep a cooking, I'll be overdone.
No.
Pickle and onion, hot dog. All the other weenies, I had a lot of fun.
No.
Making up a hot dog, every single one. I'm a little weenie looking for a bun. Pickle and onion, I'm unhappy.
Wow.
I know. A little
Wow.
cry for help there.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
end.
Look, he's weeping. Look. Wow.
I love that ending. That's amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Please get help.
Yeah. And remember, kids, if you see your neighbours buying up large quantities of ink or paper, report them to your local office. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Sheriff John. Yeah.
Sheriff John and his
He's
little weenie.
a little weenie, yeah.
Yeah, looking for a bun. Okay.
So moving on from that, so now those were obviously songs for children. I've now got a song by children.
Okay.
Again, one of those internet finds that people just have no idea what it is. It's a tape that someone picked up, I think, in a junk store.
Yes.
How they know it's a 9-year-old and a 3-year-old, I mean, maybe that's a guess. I don't know. But the 9-year-old and 3-year-old call themselves the Cheese Band.
The Cheese Band.
The Cheese Band.
Oh, yeah.
And this song is called I Like Cheese.
I like cheese.
So
Okay.
have a listen. It's a bit like, you remember we had the Satan's Blood
Certainly.
song.
The Satan's Blood song.
Yeah. It's kind of like that. But
Okay.
about cheese.
Okay.
Have a listen.
Oh, boy.
I like cheese. I like cheese. Say I like cheese, Christy. I like cheese. More. I like cheese. Say it more. I like cheese. More. Say, I like cheese. Say I like cheese. 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 Cheese is my life. That's what I like for supper, breakfast, and dinner. I mean, not dinner, but lunch. And we made like cheese. We might have cheese. The whole world is made out of cheese. Here I have people, the whole world's made out of cheese. Excuse me.
Now playing at the Soho Theatre after their successful Edinburgh run. Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheese is always that kind of, I mean, perfectly acceptable there.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's very often the kind of route one for a lot of comedians, you know.
Is
"Ooh,
it cheese?
Oh, yeah, it's always like world of cheese. They just, it's kind of,
Yeah,
it's
it
a,
does
it's a
get-
standard go-to for your.
It gets pulled out for comedy. I mean, this picture, obviously, I've chosen is
Yeah.
from the great
Cheese rolling. Oh, very
rolling.
good.
What are they doing?
I don't
What
know.
is the point?
The
of
cheese
that?
rolling.
I mean, people die doing that.
Yeah. I once went to a thing in, I think, Rutland
Oh.
called bottle kicking. And it's a local village thing. And there's no bottle involved, but there's a tremendous amount of kicking. But what it is these two villages. It's a classic sort of parochial English, eccentric thing. There's two villages, and there's like one's on the hill and one's at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
And every year they have like a massive barrel. It's not a
Yeah.
bottle. It's a flipping barrel.
Yeah.
And they have to get it. One of them, they try to get it to their village, right, from halfway up the hill. But there's a distinct advantage to one of the villages, right? I mean, every time.
Yeah.
Guess which village wins every year? The one with the greater potential energy or no potential energy whatsoever? Yes, it's that one. But it's just a pagger. It's like literally someone blows a whistle or whatever, and just all the youths from all the neighbouring villages just hoon 7 shades out of each other.
Yeah. God, blimey.
I did not enjoy it.
It's all like the old tug of war and the...
Yeah.
Oh,
And the old weenie looking for a bun. And all of it.
Oh, no, I don't like it.
I don't. No, I'm doing my coat up. No, I'm sorry. My bus is coming. Right.
So we're going to move on to a lovely record now. This is a record from about 1959.
Yes.
This is a food columnist.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, actually, this is a couple. This is Gaynor and Dorothy Maddox.
Okay.
Here they are.
Oh, wow.
This is...
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah. What does it say? I can't say. Here
To plan...
How. Yes,
Here
how
how
to plan the perfect dinner party.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So this is great. Gaynor was the author of Eat Well for Less Money and The Safe and Sure Way to Reduce. And Dorothy was a food columnist.
Okay.
But they come together for this to talk about how to host the perfect dinner party.
Oh, amazing.
And now it's quite long, so I have edited it down.
Thank you.
And
Thank God. Thank you.
If it makes less sense, that's just to do with the fact that I've edited it
That's
down.
fine. We will accept truncations.
But I mean, their delivery is worth just hearing because they are a delight. Have a listen to Gaynor and Dorothy.
This is number 4, right?
Number 4, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Let's have a dinner party for 6.
Okay.
Old style, new style, and cheese, and still more cheese. Do it once, do it twice, do it over and over again.
Not too many times, please.
Beautiful to look at, tempting and interesting. Sure, it's magic. No one believes it. Are you asking the butcher to dinner?
No, I can't repeat that warning too many times.
You sound like the farmer's wife. Okay, now we're ready for the big moment. Let's go.
Remember, you're the host. A good host caters to each guest, even though he doesn't like his taste. Rush to the table and the fun begins.
Let's add a little warning. No guests like to sing Smoke Gets in Your Eyes.
While the guests were still making merry.
Okay, now do your stuff. Oh, I beg your pardon for butting in.
No need to. Together, but with hushed efficiency.
How about a little loving kindness, too?
Why not? Nothing gives a party a better atmosphere.
Vive la France.
You're becoming poetical.
What's wrong with that?
Don't rush me.
Now who's getting poetical?
Both of us, I guess. And why not? The only rule is, as you like it.
It's a growing custom in the United States, and a very pleasant one. Now push back from the table, wander into the living room, and relax in contentment.
Aren't the guests supposed to talk?
Don't worry about that.
Should I blush?
Nonsense. Just say thank you and tell them the secret. A desire to give friends a carefree, amiable few hours together.
Yes.
With absence of confusion and the fun of having a good time at your own dinner party. Please come again.
That was Don't Stop the Trunk. That was a beautiful bit of truncation. Artfully done. And what is more fun than having a few amiable friends over for a few hours and then
I like the
getting
fact
them to come again?
I didn't edit the fact that that was a real sentence where he says, with absence of confusion. That's one of the things that you're specifically looking for in a dinner party. Absence of confusion.
Ideally
so
not
confused.
confusion. Yeah. Ideally not much.
Why am I here? What are we doing?
Yeah. And very little distress.
Oh, dear. So, yeah.
Yeah. Should the guests be screaming? Don't worry about that. Amazing.
He's got a good delivery. I like
Lifted off the page with a very light touch.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful delivery.
Yeah.
Stunning.
So I've got a couple more things. This is so we already had the Evolution Control Committee before.
Yes.
Well, they did several songs that mention food.
Yeah.
This one I thought I'd include as well. It's basically Oscar Mayer wieners.
Yes.
Right.
Oscar Mayer wieners.
So the advert. The advert was very popular. The song was very popular. So popular, in fact, that they made a phone line that you could call in to hear the lyrics.
Amazing.
Just to read out the lyrics.
Just to hear the lyrics read out.
Yes.
Okay.
So the Evolution Control Committee have taken that,
of course,
and made a song out of it.
Perfect.
It's nice. Have a listen.
Thank you for calling the Oscar Mayer Talent Search line. If you would like to hear the words to the Oscar Mayer Wiener jingle, please press 1 now. Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener. That is what I truly like to be. 'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener, everyone would be in love with me. In love with me.
Nice.
It's good, isn't it?
That was great.
Yeah.
So I love the delivery for dictation so people can transcribe it.
Yeah. So that you could then sing it anytime. It's not even that many words.
Yeah, you could hum it to yourself anytime. I mean, extraordinary. The world pre-internet.
Yeah.
Where people would ring up to transcribe the lyrics of an advert.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But also the whole idea behind that song. I wish I was a sausage.
I wish I was
because everyone would love me.
I could be in everyone's bowel. Is that how it went?
That's the updated version.
Yeah. I could. Yeah. I could be clogging up the prostate. Amazing.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
So I've got one thing left.
Yes.
I've got one thing left.
Yes.
So this is something again that we may cover on future podcasts,
Okay,
because there's a lot of these things,
Brilliant.
and there's a lot of people that post them online, and they are industrial musicals. So privately pressed. This is where the company would.
Okay.
I don't really know quite what the purpose of them is. I mean, it seems like they may be an advert. It's an advert which is like a series of songs about the product that you're making.
Okay.
But then there's also company musicals which are just to sort of pep up all the people in the company. They're kind of like
your Christmas present from your benevolent employer.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
But this one I
What a
feel
treat.
is... Yeah, I know. This one I feel it's got a link to food. This one is called That's Showbiz. Yep.
Okay.
So this is an early 60s.
I feel like it isn't. I feel like if you have to say that's showbiz,
Yeah.
it's a strong possibility.
Well, it's an interesting choice for a title.
Yeah.
When actually, so this is Goodyear.
Goodyear.
Yeah. It's
As in
not,
the tyres.
As in the tyres.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
not
that's
for
not-
their
that's
tyres.
not a showbiz.
That's not showbiz.
That's not showbiz.
It's actually for another product that they made, which was Prime Wrap, which is basically, cellophane.
Cling film.
Yeah, cling film.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So Prime Wrap they started bringing out,
Right.
which also is not showbiz.
No. Whereas Hamilton is prime rap.
Wow,
That's all I had.
man, that's good.
I'm sorry.
I think that's how they came up with the idea for it.
I have nothing to say at this time. What do you think of
Don't
Hamilton?
do that.
Okay, we'll take this offline. We'll take it offline. It's not a problem.
That's not. We haven't got time for that. We don't have time for that.
Censored. Good boy.
So this is about Prime Rap.
Yes.
And it includes there's 4 songs I think on it, and some of them are sung from the perspective of the various meats that you could wrap. Yeah. Nice, isn't it? It's nice.
Ah, that's brilliant. I wish
That's
I was
lovely.
some leftover haggis.
Yeah. But this one I chose because it seems to be a bit confused, really.
Okay.
It's got a little bit of a serial killer vibe to it, I'd say.
Sounds great.
Have a listen. This is the wife who will be so pleased when you buy her some Prime Wrap.
She will be so pleased when you buy some Prime
She'll
Wrap.
be so pleased. Have a listen to this.
Okay. Oh, God.
When he wrapped me in ermine, he thought I'd be a cinch. He thought he finally had me, but I wouldn't give an inch. So he wrapped me in sable. It flowed from head to toe. He thought I'd be his pussycat, but I kept saying no, and so he finally decided to satisfy my whim.
Oh, boy.
He wrapped me in Prime Wrap. Now I'm all wrapped up in him.
Wow.
So if you've got a sweetie, fellas, don't you hesitate. Just wrap her in Prime Wrap, and she'll go on.
Wow. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Wow. 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 That's rocking to and fro. Wow. What a finish. Oh, wow. I mean, I was going to do like a warning sort of saying, please, just don't wrap anyone in cling film at home. That's a terrible idea. But especially not
to try and get them to cooperate.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I know that's like a thing. But only...
Is it like ASMR?
Only with consent.
Yeah, it's quite spooky, isn't it?
I want you to know that if ever you
wrap me in
had
Prime
an
Wrap.
impulse to wrap me in Prime Wrap or any other generic brand of cling film, you have my consent. That's
okay.
That's
Would you
fine.
cooperate though?
I would cooperate. Unless no. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for today. With consent.
It's crazy, right?
It's so crazy. I would be very interested to hear some of those other ones.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, please let's revisit the food bank.
We'll do. Yeah, we will. I mean, we will. But the rest of the industrial musicals are quite something. So
amazing!
We'll have a session on those. Yeah.
That sounds brilliant. Oh, Davey, thanks as ever.
Not at all.
That was so great. And thank you very much for supporting the podcast. I hope you enjoyed the bonus. Yes. If you do, try to maybe Prime Wrap some of your friends until they agree to sign up to Patreon too, and then we can bring you more stuff. But don't. Really don't. I don't mean that. Nothing's worth that. Okay. Slightly panicky. Going to leave. Bye.
This has been a Swanburst Media production.